Hey, this is Elizabeth.
Hey, this is Elizabeth.
Hey, that's Elizabeth.
And we're going to talk about feminism.
Because she's a woman.
Wait, what? No. We didn't discuss this. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? No, wait, she does check out. Yeah, no, she's a woman. Ha, she's a girl.
I'm a woman now.
Femormonism.
What are you doing, Roary? You've already done a video on this.
Femormonism.
Yeah, Femormonism. Femormonist. You've done your video on this, let me do mine.
Femormonism.
Alright guys, welcome back. Pay no attention to what's going on in the background. Trez has told me that I should be eating more vegetables, so I'm frying up a few onions. But today's story is about feminism and Mormonism.
Femormonism.
Yes, let's get into it.
Well,
Cᴏᴜ thinks he's like a bigger feminist than most women are.
no, I don't.
You do. You have said this.
I don't think I have said that.
How the fuck can you be a bigger feminist than a woman?
Because he's black, mate. Far out. He's a bigger feminist because he's black.
Oh, don't give me that fucking black crap.
You are a white guy. You're not allowed to say that.
You know, funny, people will...
You have said this.
No, I
I'm
never.
a better feminist than
Never.
Lyman.
People will quote me saying crazy things all the time, and you know what? I deny that they've ever been said.
Femormonism.
I feel that feminism today gets a bad reputation.
Rap.
All right, I think bad rep.
The rap.
Because we look at feminists and
Femormonism.
Femormonist. Femormonist. Femormonist.
Femormonism.
feminists, and a lot of time people will, you know, pick.
They take the radicals.
Yeah, they take the radicals and they showcase them.
Femormonism.
Femormonist. Femormonist. Femormonist.
Femormonism.
Look at how crazy feminists
Oh my gosh,
are.
they're burning bras in the street.
I know, but
Okay, well, come on. From one guy to two other guys not letting a woman speak. Let me just tell you that you are completely wrong.
Oh, they're absolutely fucking wrong. Tell us why, Roary.
The reason why people aren't into feminists these days is because the cause is... What can I wrap it down to? The cause is shit.
The cause is shit. That's a very nice way of putting it. But give us a better reason, Roary.
I think the cause is not really needed because we don't live in a third world country, and most of the people that are making loud noises about feminism are people in the entertainment industry. I think, on top of everything, I think that the entertainment industry may need an overhaul. But what are you going to do? What am I going to do? What are you going to do? Yous are just two guys sandwiched between a girl who is fiery as fuck. Fiery as fuck.
Just can't seem to shut her up, can they?
by the way, honestly, the burning bras, can I just say, waste of money.
Hey, moron! Fucking moron!
They're not buying bras just to burn them. They burnt the bras they had already bought. You fucking moron.
Bad for the environment.
Yeah, polluting the environment.
And especially when they're like Victoria's Secret bras. I'm just saying, those things are expensive.
How do you know that?
I'm a good judge of character, but I think somebody's going to suppression therapy, hey?
Hey, Roary, come over here. Check this out. See all these symbols and shit here? Well, in the Book of Abraham, at the beginning, it's got these images which Sir Joseph Smith translated. But the translation is fucking wrong. I shit you not. These images have actually been translated by legit Egyptianists, and it's nothing like what Joseph Smith said. He just looked at them and made shit up. What do you think of that, Roary?
Femormonism.
Have you purchased one?
Avery, my friend Avery, one time she drugged me and dragged me, not drug me.
Wow. Okie dokie. Wow. This is, you've heard of Freudian slips? This is fucking rapey slips. That's what this is. Somebody has drugged him. Because, you know what? Let me set the scene for you. His girlfriend Avery is pressuring him to have some sexual intercourse because not in the vagina though. Not in his vagina. He doesn't have a vagina, but not in her vagina because she's saving that for Jesus, alright? It's in her butt. She's a classy broad, alright? Fuck. But she's pressuring him. And he's like, you know what? I can't do it for you. I'll do it for buff, muscular, pecked out, roided up Jesus. And you drug me and I'll bang the poop out of your butthole. And that's how he lost his poopy virginity.
She dragged me into a Victoria's Secret on Black Friday while she was buying her bras for...
Come on. Is that racist? And
I was just standing there like, well, I'm in Victoria's Secret, and just
Did you
kind of
like
looking
this
at
girl?
the... No. Anyway, not a Mormon. She's watching this, though.
Ooh, not a Mormon. He popped a boner. He made baby Jesus cry. Oh, shit. Joseph Smith is after you now.
Hey, Roary, do you know the first vision that Joseph Smith had? Well, there's so many different versions of it. In one version, he saw the Lord. In another, he saw Jesus and the Lord. In another, he saw a pillar of fire. And another, he saw a group of angels. There's like 10 or so different versions of the first vision. Now, apparently in this vision, he was told not to join any church because Christ's true church would be revealed. Now, this is a kicker. Joseph told people that he was persecuted for seeing the vision. But there's not any evidence of this persecution anywhere. Not even his own mother has any record of it. So everything points to this bullshit being added after the book was published to give Joseph a bit more authority. What do you think of that, mate? Roary?
Mormonism.
Yeah, but this idea of women wanting to be better than men, there's some radicals out there that...
Mormonism.
Femormonist. Femormonist. Femormonist.
Mormonism.
I think
There's
that's
some people, but I don't think we should call them all that.
All right, let me just break this down. This show is called Three Mormons, and they are talking Mormon women and feminism. It's a minute and a half into the show of a 10-minute show, and they haven't let the woman speak at all.
I think there's such a minuscule amount of those women,
Just like-
where we look at them to deflect from the actual issue, misogyny in society that we need to fix.
All right, okay, let's. How about we'll ask the lady and we'll interject when we feel as though she's not right. Okay, go, lady.
Well, and I think there is something to say about the vocal minority. That you hear those people because they're louder.
Oh, let's put an overlay and some sound effects because we don't know what she's talking about. 'Cause she's a crazy lady.
What's crazy is Joseph Smith and how he used to translate the golden tablets. Do you know how he did it? He put a magic rock into a hat. He stuck his head in the hat and then began translating. I shit you not.
Feminism.
They scream louder.
They do, yeah. The people,
They
the
physically-
radicals
Well, also,
scream
it's
loud.
just it's a better news release. Like,
Yeah, I agree with
you
that.
understand?
Yeah.
Like, people want to read clickbait, and so they type things like "women beats up man to get CEO job." It's like
You are fake news. Go ahead.
It's not happening.
And I think that those feminists have made.
Look at those guys.
feminism
They're so proud of
unbelievable,
themselves.
especially because
They're allowing this
that
woman
kind of
to
dichotomy
speak.
between the
They are
men
such
and
good
feels
people.
like
They're going
women
to
have
heaven.
been
That's what
better
they
than
believe in. I'm
they've
not
been
sure.
oppressed for so long that they should
Man,
have
Joseph Smith is gonna
we're
be
here to say
fucking
that-
proud of you. Huh. Especially you, Darky. Shit. He likes you. He does. He finds you quite erotic. Which is weird, I know it's weird, but, again, let's just fucking roll the dice and see where that goes, huh? Huh? Yeah, fuck.
Alright, Roary. The Book of Mormon is a story about two groups of people. Now, these two groups came to the Americas from Israel, approximately 1,000 years apart from each other. Now, Joseph Smith claimed the first group. They go by the name the Jaredites, and apparently they came from the Tower of Babel around about 2200 BC. Apparently they grew into a huge nation of millions and annihilated each other around 600 BC, which is ironically when the second group came to the Americas. They too grew into a huge nation, split into two factions, the Blackies and the Whiteys. Now, Whitey was called the Nephites, and the Blackies were called the Lamanites. So eventually Blackie kills Whitey, and this is around 400 AD. Now, these civilizations spoken about in the Book of Mormon were steel smelting, chariot driving, temple building, Christ worshipping people. But the thing is, there's no fucking evidence that any of them existed. The entire Book of Mormon is not supported by any archaeological or linguistical or historical evidence. In this book, they speak about horses, elephants, steel, silk, barley, wheat, shit that didn't exist in the time period that Joseph speaks about. None of it existed in the Americas at the time that Joseph Smith claims. Scientists have proven this. And the other thing, the time span for these millions of people to grow and to become a civilization, it's too fast. There's no other population on Earth that has ever grown that fast. The Book of Mormon also speaks about bloody battles where millions were wiped out. So none of it makes sense. No evidence can be found. Good on you, Joseph Smith. There are battles that millions have died in, complete with friggin' armor, swords, all the works. And you would have thought that we would have found evidence of this by now. None has been found. Roary, get this. Smith said that the first group, the Jaredites, they came to the New World in 8 barges. And they were specially built. They were kind of like submarines. And they had an air hole at the top and at the bottom. So if it rotated around, they could plug one hole and unplug the other. And these fucking things, there was no way to steer them. And apparently all 8 magically landed at the correct location. All of them. And if you find that hard to stomach, apparently the Book of Mormon says that they brought the best invention ever with them. The wheel, which they used to construct chariots, which they speak about in their books. But yet we find no evidence of them. What do you think, Roary?
Mormonism.
All that is good in feminism.
All right, so what are some good things?
Well, here we go. Let's see what these good things are. All right, women in leadership.
Well, women in leadership.
I just said that.
Even in the church, we have female leaders. We have the Relief Society. We have the...
What? You heard them. The Relief Society. Comprised of women only, eh? Now, I don't know about you, Roary, but what kind of relief would women need to provide men? Now, I'm not saying the organisation is about that, or am I? Maybe, just maybe, it's a secret women's club to provide relief for men. Hand jobs. Handoffs. Handouts.
I am out. This is not right. I don't really know much about Mormons. I'm back, folks. Oh, shit. Oh, Suit, why'd you wake me up, man? I'm fucking hungover as shit. That was an old video, man. But Mormonism is back with an All right, keep going.
Another great thing about feminism, I think as we all know, sexual immorality is a huge thing. It has been since the creation of man.
Okay, so the previous stuff of what I had said earlier was very, very long ago, and looking at these top blokes, especially the guy in the middle, I mean, I think they're quite feminine. Have I said that already?
And from my own experience, that there's a very prominent issue regarding sexualization, objectification, and sexual assault.
Oh boy, here we go.
The good old trifecta.
Make the world more aware of, making the female body a sexual object. I think it hasn't been as aware. The world hasn't been as aware of this concept until quite recently.
The world hasn't been aware of the concept of a woman being a sexual object until quite recently. Moist.
I recently discovered women. Oh, one of them let me touch them. One of them let me put a baby inside of her. Hello, Mormonism. I don't think that's right. No, that's right. That's right.
The church is all about that equality, understanding that in order to progress, we need to make families.
I don't disagree. In order to progress, we need to make families. We need to fuck each other. Well done.
That's very right, Sue. In order to progress, we need to elect a leader who gets to tell each other who they can make babies with, and they get to also make the babies with anyone they choose as well. And generally, like when Jeff goes out, he comes home like 2 hours later, and he's like, "Oh, what are you doing, leader Gary? You're in me bed with me wife. Oh, we don't know whether or not you just put a baby in her, or did I do that earlier? Oh, I don't know. I just did that to Sarah down the street. Oh shit."
That there is that acknowledgement that not only are men sexually driven, but that women can have those feelings, and that's okay, and that they do lead to important, strong, and healthy families.
Yes, well done. Biology. Men are sexually driven, and women can feel that way too. Fucking hallelujah. But wait for it. The very next sentence.
I also think the way we talk about women and the way we talk about sex is very important, because we know that today in college culture we have a pretty big issue with sexual assault. There is an issue with consent.
And I think this culture has existed for a long time.
Oh, yeah, a long time. But I really like that the aspects of third wave feminism are kind of pushing this in our face and saying we need to fix this because it is morally wrong. And I totally agree.
Another bunch of dickheads that have bought into the fucking narrative. Hey, dickhead, if you say looking at a woman is rape and redefine what rape is, then of course rape is going to increase in number. You fucking idiot.
So are you raping me right now with your eyes? Oh my gosh, I cannot believe you're doing this right now. Suit, why are you raping me with your eyes? First it was with a banana, now it's with your eyes. When will this end? When? Just hold on. Just wait a second.
Hey, bro. Are you crying?
Nah. No, I'm not crying.
Are you okay, brother?
Yeah. I'm okay. Oh, I just went through an ordeal.
What do you mean ordeal? What happened?
I was raped.
Ah, good job, bro.
Oh, yeah, I'm a dude, yeah. Oh, shit. Oh.
Yeah, bro. High five, brother.
Yeah.
But that there's the acknowledgement that men need to shape up, and that they shouldn't be doing things that would objectify women.
Hold on, Morby. Come on. What about women? Women need to shape up. They're doing hardly any rapes, okay? So, if we want to equal the playing fields, then what we have to cut down. Is that what you're saying? We have to cut down on them?
Why don't you start doing them? Yeah, write that in your scripture.
And that they are held responsible. That there is that acknowledgement that not only are men sexually driven, but that women can have those feelings and that that's okay. And that they do lead to important, strong, and healthy families. Men need to shape up. And that they shouldn't be doing things that would objectify women, and that they are held responsible.
A man just can't help but look at her when she's wearing that. It's like, no.
Swimsuit, me cannot help but jump.
So now you dismiss biology after accepting it. What?
Also, Suit, I don't trust these guys in the way that I would trust somebody who's actually seen a female naked that's not me mum. Because I really don't think they know what they're talking about. I mean, okay, imagine this. You, Suit, and me, and maybe Eddie.
Ah, bro, cool.
Yeah, no, you're right, mate. We go to a strip club.
Ah, bro, we're going to a strip club.
No, it's just in this scenario.
Oh, man, when are we going?
No, in this scenario, you, me, and Suit are going to a strip club. Just listen to the whole thing.
Okay, bro, but, you know, I gotta borrow $20 or something.
Dude, just listen. You, me, Suit. We go to a strip... I forgot what I was going to say.
Men have different physical traits as women have different physical traits. And so if we were talking about motherhood, for example...
And now they accept biology and different physical traits.
They are only going off what they've seen on their mummy, okay? That's all they know of the female anatomy, because red in the middle's not going to, flash a tit or actually, no, she kind of looks like she wants to, doesn't she? She's got that look in her eye. She's like, I'm going to flash a tit to you. I'm going to flash it. When we cut to you, I'm going to flash it, you ready?
If a woman were to say, I don't want to be a mother because I think being in the workforce is more important, or it's just a higher level in society, there are some women that can't even have children. And so does that make them second-class citizens in their eyes?
And now they're just jumping all over the place.
And to answer your question, yes. Barren women are the devil. Sorry to say it, but, they are the devil. The devil is inside of their vaginas. Yep.
Bro, is that true?
Yeah.
My sister's barren, hey?
And your sister is going to die a horrible death.
Ah, bro. Good. I don't like that bitch.
Neither do I. Eddie, neither do I.
I've just had a baby 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
And there's an interesting concept of, I caught myself saying a couple weeks ago, like, I'm just a mom, and because I'm a stay-at-home mother, and I was like so mad at myself immediately because I was like, that's what every woman is fighting against, because being just a mom is so much more than that.
Yes. Being a stay-at-home mum is just so much more than just a mum.
We're seen as sometimes this group of people where the women don't work, they just stay home and bake cookies all day, and they just pop out babies just every single day.
There are a lot of white babies there. For some black guy saying this, I mean, this is definitely whitewashed. Definitely whitewashed.
But we have women in the workforce.
Oh, no. I stand corrected. There is a black lady. Keep going.
And women in the workforce is an amazing thing, and we should be nurturing that.
Yeah, in order to have female leaders, this has to exist. There have to be women in the workforce, and if they want to do that, I think that's okay.
Mormon feminism. They can't seem to make up their mind which team they want to bat for.
So bottom line here with feminism is that I personally believe that the kingdom of God is going to be built by men and women, and that it is God's will for women to be leaders in society. I believe that. And men need to be far better allies.
And there you have it. Men have to be far better allies. Always a man's fault.
If you're a guy, don't be afraid to fight for women's rights. Don't be afraid to fight for equality.
Yeah, bro, I'll fight all the women. I'll fight them all. Come on, bring them on. I'll fight them. I'll punch them right in the fucking face.
No, dude, like he's saying like women's rights.
Yeah, bro, I'll fucking thump him right in the fucking face, bro.
Not what he was saying, but I do like your go-getter attitude. You can do go get them at it right in the fucking face attitude.
Don't be afraid to get out of your comfort zone.
Women have already got equal rights under the law.
And they have comfort zones, right? Ha and ha.
Guy with a fedora on a keyboard right now. Did you know that the wage gap's actually a myth?
Fedora?
A fedora. He's got like Cheetos in his face, you know, where he flip-flops.
Fedora?
Yeah, the wage gap is a myth, you dickhead. But the funniest thing is, the other two Mormon dickheads that are supposedly your friends didn't even get the joke that you told. You moron. Hey, did you know blacks were excluded and denied priesthood until 1978? They were excluded because they came from the lineage of Cain, who was cursed with black skin. And why was he cursed? Because he killed his brother, Abel. Oh, you haven't heard of it? Well, that's because the church, though they won't deny it, prefers not to talk about it. Some of the evil black people repented, and the curse was lifted from them, their skin becoming white again. In 1843, 6 small metal plates were found with engravings upon them. They were known as the Kinderhook plates. Mormons took them to Joseph Smith, and Joseph Smith began translating them. Joseph Smith also wrote a statement about the authenticity of the Kinderhook plates. This can be found in a book called History of the Church.
Kanye West is descendant of Cain. Yay. I like to be part of things. So you keep going.
This is a book about the prophet Joseph Smith. Now, for over 100 years, numerous Mormon publications cited this as the big proof that will prove everything right, that will prove Mormons are correct. Now, Joseph Smith did pass away, was killed.
Yeah, I bought this CD. It brashes on... Again, I like to be part of the conversation.
Yet the church still ran with this and said if he was alive now, he would be able to translate the rest of them. Now, many years later, a farmer apparently came forward and said that he forged them as a hoax to see what Joseph Smith would do. Of course, the church dismissed this. Now, in the 1980s, one of the plates was found and tested and proved to be a Kinderhook plate, but it was also proven that the plates were a hoax. Of course, the church insisted they were true and real up until the 1980 examination, when it was proven that they were false. So, more bullshit from Joseph Smith. Good old polygamy. Now, the Mormons believe that God's law is above man's law, so even though it was illegal, God said it was fine. I'm curious how feminism fits in with polygamy. Well, it seems that polygamy is now no longer legal because think about the ᴜᴜᴜns, the forgotten ᴜᴜᴜns. Yet you can't condemn polygamy because it's part of your religion. So they respect and acknowledge polygamy was needed up until a certain point. And now it's all about the ᴜᴜᴜn. It doesn't seem to matter that Joseph married 11 women that already had living husbands, nor does it matter that Joseph married teenagers, some as young as 14. Go feminism.
This Joseph sounds like a fucking player, doesn't he?
Yeah, bro, he sounds like my cousin. Hey, he's got baby mamas all over the place. Hey, fuck.
Did you know that the Mormon temple ceremony has many traits familiar to the ceremony of the Masons? Now the temple goers also were given a new name. If that name matched their real name, then they were given a different name again. Now, the men were never to reveal their new name. But the women had to reveal their name to their husband and only their husband. Sounds a bit sexist, doesn't it? The funniest thing is, depending on the day, everybody in every church got the same name. So I guess the last thing we should touch on is the Mormon undergarment. It's meant to protect you spiritually from many things, but also apparently physically, because it's written here that Joseph Smith was not wearing his garment when he was assassinated in 1844. And it's also meant to protect you at the end of the world. Now, did you know the Mormon garments had little symbols on their nipples and navel? Back in the day, they used to cut those into the garments and into the skin, making them scars. Later on, it was changed to red thread, so it was sewed onto the garment so the skin wasn't cut, and then the red became white.
Do you know, I've got a name for my lefty and righty nips, so, you know, Stevie is me left, and Johnny Minecraft 666 is my right. That was a competition on YouTube.
So there's a little bit about the magic underwear, which is something the Masons also used and did.
Also, fun fact, the underwear were also worn by Gary Trotter. That was in the books, the Bible books of them. Jeez, I've never read them myself. I just heard from a friend of a friend, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, what? Shit. Anything else to add about Mormons, buddy?
Nah, bro. Nah, none at all. Ghost snake.
Yes, yeah, that's right, Ghost Snake. Yeah, that's what we're fighting against on our new channel, Raw Inc. Hi.
Yeah, bro. Raw Inc. is the greatest channel in the world.
You're a good reader, mate. Thanks for that.
No problem, buddy.
Yeah, Raw Inc. is our new channel, so why don't you head over there, subscribe for great action. We do plenty of outrageous things, and there's other cartoon characters, and there's other things that we do, and there's films.
Movies.
Yeah, that's what films are, mate.
Oh, that's what films are. Oh, bro, Oh, dude, I gave my nana porn film. I thought it was something else.
Oh, Eddie.
Oh, shit. I burnt me fucking onions.
Hey, Larry? Larry? Yeah, mate. Do you remember when we came inside before? And there was like that guy who was there, and he's like, "Oh, don't you dare piss on my rug." Oh, do you remember that guy? Yeah, he was saying that to you as you were pissing on his rug. Oh yeah. Hey, Larry? Yeah, mate. Should we buy a rug like that? Yeah, I guess. Looks okay. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Really ties the room together. Yeah, you know, minus the piss stain. Yeah, I was going to say that too. Hey, Larry? Yeah, mate. Do you remember that time when we did come inside and I pissed on his rug and he's like, "Oh, stop chasing me." And you remember that? Yeah, I remember that, mate. I wonder where he is now. I should go find him. You don't remember what you did? You were chasing him with a knife. What? No, I wasn't. Yes, you were. You were chasing him, chanting some Aramaic or, I don't know, some type of barbaric language. You were saying something about, oh, he has the feet of a demon. Something about hooves. I mean, it was just a guy. That doesn't sound like what took place. Why do you have to stretch the truth? Mate, I was there. I didn't stretch the truth. You chased him with a knife. Then you switched up the knife for a really blunt pair of scissors. Yeah, but he was fast. Obviously not fast enough. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, so we're taking that rug home. I just don't know about the piss rug yet. Jerry, what's that? Oh, that's just an oven. That looks like a big industrial oven. You got a keen eye for this? Yes, it is. It's a gas oven. I'm going to regret asking this. What is the gas oven for? Mormons.